90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After. Couple Rob Warne and Sophie Sierra are great at hiding their relationship status from fans. But Rob's Instagram reveals several clues about his life after Season 8. Rob is a 33-year-old from Los Angeles who was first seen in 90-Day Fiancé Season 10 with British woman Sophie. Rob and Sophie's dramatic relationship, with its constant bickering and ego issues, often led to fans picking sides. However, Rob was considered the bad guy who broke Sophie's heart. After all, the problem started when Rob online cheated. It had happened before Sophie and Rob were living together in Los Angeles. Some women had sent inappropriate photos and videos to Rob, and he had encouraged it instead of stopping them. Rob didn't deny that he had online cheated on Sophie when she found out, but he hadn't told her how many women were involved. Still, Rob and Sophie's arguments revealed they were both immature. They acted like boyfriend and girlfriend, and not husband and wife. Sophie was never going to point the finger at herself, and always going to bring up Rob's past mistakes whenever anything went wrong. Rob and Sophie had already split when 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, decided to film their life after marriage. Sophie accepted Rob's apology and chose to marry him if he proved that he was loyal and didn't want anyone else in his life if she was with him. The couple decided to get a fresh start when Rob, Sophie, his dog Rome, and their 6 pet tarantulas moved to Texas. However, just a few months after they moved, the fighting continued, and Sophie decided to move out and live with her new best friend Kay. Rob hadn't seen Sophie in 2 months an episode, one of Happily Ever After Season 8. Shortly after they'd moved to Austin, Sophie noticed Rob had received a text from a random woman. She figured out a way to get into Rob's social media to figure out what was going on, and she found out Rob was talking to way more girls than he had admitted to. Rob had lied to Sophie about the extent of his online cheating. Rob did everything in his might to convince Sophie to come back. Sophie kept him in limbo for months. Rob recently moved back to Los Angeles, while Sophie keeps traveling between Austin and LA. There has been no official confirmation about the couple being divorced yet, although Sophie had suggested divorce during her conversation with Jasmine Pineda. Rob could have been done trying to see all the efforts were one-sided. Since Sophie had already walked out, perhaps Rob didn't see a point in living in Austin anymore. Being in Los Angeles also meant he could explore his acting and modeling career, especially after gaining popularity in the reality TV space for his looks. In December 2023, Rob posted about going from rags to riches. Rob had a variety of jobs, such as an actor, dancer, model, etc. when he lived in LA, but it wasn't enough for him to support Sophie's spoiled girl lifestyle. Rob wasn't able to afford an apartment with a bathroom inside it, for starters, and he asked Sophie to take money from her family, when she expressed her desire to move into a bigger house by the beach. However, Rob's journey from rags to riches update on Instagram suggests he was doing much better financially after their split. In January 2024, Rob decided to address the negative comments he was getting online. He noticed people were bad-mouthing him about things like his car, his apartment, his finances, etc. He said that everything he does has a purpose. As per Rob, the car that he was driving was the perfect car for Los Angeles. He thought it was a good car, and everyone around him liked it. He admitted that the apartment was ***********, but he didn't live there anymore because his life had gotten a lot better since he lived there with Sophie. Rob explained that he had a pit bull, and he needed to find a place quickly within a week for his dog to live in. That apartment had become available, so he had moved in. "It is what it is," he added. Rob continued talking about how his finances had gotten better and would continue to get better. He was already working on himself and being receptive to criticism, but watching himself on the show gave him more perspective to do better. "I'm always gonna be true to myself, you know. I'm not gonna fake it," he continued. Rob and Sophie's journey did not end it happily ever after. They had thought of giving therapy a try since that's something they hadn't used yet to fix their marriage. Blogger Shabuti reported that Rob and Sophie were filming 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 2 in April 2024. The show was filmed in an Arizona resort this time around, and while Rob and Sophie are yet to be officially announced as cast members, Rob did share some pictures clicked while filming on Instagram. Sophie posted pictures from the exact spot to wish her IG fans a happy Easter. Being a 90 Day Fiancé cast member may or may not have worked in his favor when it came to his relationship with Sophie ever after, but it did help Rob meet some Warne like-minded people who are now his friends their relationship status Rob from connected fans. With Josh and Jamal when they were invited to an event about his life in April 2024. Rob is a 33-year-old from Los Angeles that the three soon made a parody video of a Backstreet Boys song with British woman Sophie. The success of the clip led Rob and Sophie's Josh and Jamal to launch their own group called 90 Day Bad Boys on Instagram. Fans picking sides. While it's not known if Rob and Sophie Rob was considered the bad guy on their marriage Sophie's after filming 90 Day. After all, the problem started when Rob season 2 in April 2024. It had happened Rob was spotted with a mystery woman living together in Los Angeles. Some women had sent inappropriate photos and videos to Rob's Instagram stories. He had encouraged it instead of stopping to film a window display of some didn't deny that he had when online cheated on Sophie in front of Rob. Found out. Rob never told her how many women were involved, but it led to rumors that he's dating someone new. After giving up on his toxic romance with Sophie, they acted like boyfriend and girlfriend. The stylish Rob hadn't experimented much with his hairstyle never going to point the finger at herself, 90 Day always going to bring up Rob's past mistakes ever after. Whenever anything went wrong. His older Instagram posts, Rob and Sophie had tried a lot of split when 90 Day Fiancé. Rob decided to show fans how long his hair really is after it straightened out after August 2024. Sophie accepted Rob's apology and chose to marry him if he proved that he unveiled a hair makeover and didn't want anyone else in his braids tied up in a bun at the back. Well, the couple decided to get a fresh start when Rob, Sophie, not last long. His dog